Hello and welcome to another episode on this channel. I'm so excited about what I'm bringing your way today, and basically it is from our entrepreneurial angle of a real estate conversation, and that means that I'm not talking about property law today. Okay, so neither am I sharing investment opportunities in Nigeria. Okay, so what I'm talking about today, or what I'm bringing your way today, is the subject matter of where to invest in Nigeria. Where should you invest in Nigeria? Or where is the most profitable place or places to buy land in Nigeria? Where or what or where are the most profitable places to buy land in Nigeria? Or where do or should you invest in Nigeria? All right, my name is Raymond Ijoma, and I'm a real estate entrepreneur as well as a property lawyer. Do it to stay to the end of this video because you want to get the gist to its fullest. Okay, so number one, basically I like to first of all say that real estate investment is generally profitable. It is generally profitable, except for very tiny exceptions. But generally, real estate investment is a profitable venture. I'm not going to go into that so that I don't make this video too long. But I need you to understand that basically, real estate investment is generally profitable. Or anywhere you get to invest in real estate is usually or generally the right place to invest in real estate. But basically, what I'm bringing your way today are a few factors that would make up what would now determine where is the right place to invest in real estate or the most profitable places to invest in real estate. So, although I may mention some places at the end of the day, but what I need you to critically look at is, even though you are not resident in some particular state that I would mention at the end of the day, you can look out for a few factors about a particular geographical location where you want to invest and decide to invest in that area or not. All right, so the first factor you want to consider to determine whether somewhere is profitable to invest in real estate, or where if that place is the right place to invest in real estate, is the population of that area. What is the population of that place? What is the population of that particular place at that particular point in time? The population as well as the potential population. All right, let me explain that. Population, the population growth. Okay, let me say in a better format. What is the population of that place? The population growth of that place and the potential population of that place. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. Now, for the population, you would simply know that by simply maybe checking on Google, and you realize that, oh, the number of persons in this particular location or in this particular state, this geographical location. All right, and for the population growth, you check out in 2020 how many people, according to statistics, were living in this country, were resident or in this particular location or state in Nigeria. All right, or in 2015, how many people were here? Now in 2021, how many people are here? The reason for that is because real estate appreciates with the increase in population, which ultimately is the demand, leads to a high demand, and it's that high demand that makes land continually appreciate. I have another video where I talked about why lands appreciate in Nigeria, so I do not want to go into that detail. Okay, so basically, and the last one of that particular point is the potential population of that location. And with the potential population, you could determine that by considering checking out the past, checking out the present, and then determine what it will be in another 5 years or in another 10 years. Okay, and then you also consider the movement. If it's a smaller location in a bigger state, then you would want to consider the flow or the movement of people over the last 5 years. How is the population going? Are people going this way? If people are going this way, then you want to buy land towards the this way. If people are not going this way, buying land this way would be anti the purpose of which you are buying it, except you have intel, credible intel, that maybe government is going to establish something this way in no distant time. Okay. um, there are some places that, depending on government activities, which is supposed to be one of the reasons for the Land Use Act, but maybe we're not really exploring that. But there are some places in other class areas like the UK where even if you buy land in those areas, they would never appreciate, or even if they appreciate by 1% in a space of a decade. Okay, and that's because those places are specifically designed for agricultural purposes, and for such areas, development doesn't move in that direction. And because development doesn't move in that direction, no there's no demand. So you could have one person having 1,000 hectares in that particular location, and it's basically for agricultural purposes, and then profit from the agriculture is the profit that comes in. So if you want to go there to consider buying and selling land for profitability, then you wouldn't get the benefit. Okay. Sorry, I'm going a bit outside what I'm talking about. Basically, what I need you to consider when determining whether somewhere is a place to invest in real estate or it to be profitable is to consider the present location, the potential growth, the growth, the population growth, as well as the potential population of that particular area. And number two, the geographical size of that area. If the area is not very large, then there's a high possibility that a lot of persons are going to demand for properties in that area, and the more the increase of that particular of the people in that particular location, the more there's going to be increase in the demand of land, and that will automatically increase the prices of land in that particular location or area, and that will let you know that, oh yeah, this is the right place to buy land now. Because by the time you consider that, how this place is going to be in 10 years time, if I buy land now for 500k, I should be able to sell for 5 million naira in 5 years time. Okay. And number three, the human capital of that area. By that I could explain that by saying the appetite of the people, generally the appetite of the people. There are some locations in Nigeria where the people are not, they don't have, forgive me, a futuristic sense. A major population, a larger population of this set of people don't have that kind of thing. They say, what's your 10 years plan, or what's your 5 years plan? The education, the sense of education is highly inhibited or low in such areas. For such areas, the possibility of such areas becoming mega cities are very, very minimal. The possibility of such areas becoming industrial locations, or basically cities to reckon with, are very, very low. So for such places, you may not want to invest a lot, except you want to use those places for agricultural purposes. I hope that point is really clear and nobody misunderstands me. And number four, the industrial business, or consider the industrial or the businesses or the resources in those particular locations. You will realize that there are some places in Nigeria, like Delta, like some major places in Nigeria where there are oil. You will realize that most industries move in those areas, and as they move in those areas, I remember I'm from Delta State, and I remember that one of the reasons that Warri as a city rather, sorry, Warri became very expensive to live in was because of the presence of oil companies in Warri. Okay, and so for resources like that, you could drag development in those areas, as well as increase the population of those areas somewhat, and also increase the demand for shelter, and automatically it makes those places good places to buy properties. Okay, and then you consider the industries. What kind of industries are coming in? What kind of companies are coming in? And when you see a city where a place ShopRite or big companies generally move to, maybe a major industrial sector is moving into that city, there's a reason they are doing so. Businesses, big businesses, recognized businesses are moving to such cities. There are reasons they are doing so. They've done their statistics. So you can just borrow from their move to those cities and use that as a calculation to know that things are happening in this city. And because things are happening in this city, it is a good place to invest in real estate. And number five, I think there are a bit more, but I'm going to end it here. So, but basically, I'll talk about the last here. Number five, the peace of the location as well as security in that area. Nobody wants to go and invest where there's war or where there's no peace, or you run a helter scatter. All right, so you want to consider all of that. So when you put all of this together, you would certainly agree with me that they constitute a reason why some places or that would give you a few factors to consider, or that would culminate in factors to consider when determining whether somewhere is profitable to invest in or not, or let you know that these are the places to invest in. But of course, generally we all know that Lagos is a good place to invest in. I have reasons for that on this channel, that I've already discussed. Port Harcourt is a good place to invest in. Abuja is a good place to invest in. There are some areas in the east that are amazing places to invest in. Generally, the east is a commercial hub. Generally, Enugu itself has been, as it were, the capital of the eastern states, as it were. Okay, and it makes it a very amazing. So I've been to Enugu like 5 times or more. An amazing city, amazing city. Basically, the east is a good place to invest in, and some part of the south, amazing places to invest in. Generally, Nigeria has good areas where you can invest in real estate. Largely they will be profitable. However, the level of profit that would come to a particular location per time would differ. I've done property transactions in Benin where the owner is able to buy in a space of 4 months, basically was able to get profits of 1.2 million naira by simply by doing nothing. Basically, he simply bought and then in the space of 4 months sold sold the property and got a profit of 1.2 million in Benin City. Okay, so these are factors that you consider in determining whether this place is profitable to buy property, real estate, or whether it's a good place to invest in. I hope that you have enjoyed what you have seen here, and then if you watch this video again, you can consider the factors. You will realize that it makes it easier for you to know the places to invest in Nigeria. And then of course, if you are looking for an errand company, or a company that would serve you in that regard, Fortreal Rei Ltd is that company that would do so for you. Fortreal Rei Ltd is a real estate company registered here in Nigeria that partners with clients, partners with people to ensure that they serve them on their journey to sustainable wealth through real estate investment. Basically, the company is into real estate investment, consultancy, securities, project supervision, project management, and basically serving in all requisite places where, as far as it concerns real estate transactions or real estate in Nigeria. Again, my name is Raymond Ijoma, and I'm a real estate entrepreneur as well as a property lawyer. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, do it to do so by clicking the button right there in front of you. And then of course you can turn on your notification by clicking the bell beside the subscribe button. Share this with a friend. Let this information go around, so that it would inspire or help as many people as possible. If you have a question, do it to drop them in the comment section. You want to get a property in Nigeria, then you want to reach out or fill the form attached where there's a link on the description section where you can fill the form so that you can reach out to us, and then of course we can also reach out to you whenever you want to invest in real estate in Nigeria. Bye bye.